The Sustainable Wildlife Management Program is working with the Ministry of Agriculture's Fisheries Department and the Food and Agriculture Organization, FAO, on the Inland Fisheries and Aquaculture Support Project. Agriculture Minister Zulfikar Mustafa, at the opening of the talks at the Hermanston Lodge in Georgetown, on Tuesday said he is looking forward to the proposals that will be made following the sessions.
The proposals and the work that we will be putting in for the next 2 days will form parts of the work of the AG's office, and also Cabinet already set up a subcommittee to look at various aspect changes to legislation. And what we will be having here for the next 2 days will be proposals to enhance our aquaculture system, to make legislation for aquaculture and inland fisheries.
Mustafa said improvements to the bill are important for the rapid transformation of the fishing industry. Currently, legislation caters mostly to marine fisheries, and Mustafa said sustainability of all subsectors is vital for the country's goal of becoming the breadbasket of the Caribbean. He said this is significant to enhance income of the rural population and, at the same time, take Guyana to food security. Meanwhile, Country Representative for the FAO, Dr. Gillian Smith, in her remarks highlighted the importance of finding solutions to the challenges fishermen face.
Being able to have a good regulatory framework, a set of rules, a set of guidelines, as it were, that all of us are in agreement with and that everyone is working around, is vital. It's a very vital part of everything that will include and ensure sustainability. Include and ensure that this is not just for this generation, but the generations that are to come.
Dr. Smith also explained that there have been stakeholder discussions which focused on the sustainability of the fisherfolk, and this project is expected to further enhance the recommendations to ensure small farmers, communities, and small and medium fishers have access to the opportunities that are unfolding in the fishing industry.
We're also very happy to work with the institutions. Many of you here represent the institutions that are going to be working together with the farmers and the fishers that provide the services that they are going to need to ensure that they can build strong livelihoods, to ensure that they have access to trade, to ensure that they have access to the kind of information, the knowledge that is really necessary to make sure that 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 20, 30 years from now, we have resources that will continue to enrich the communities and continue to enrich Guyana.
Natalie Van Vliet from the Sustainable Wildlife Management Program and Denzel Roberts, the Chief Fisheries Officer, are among those in the discussions. Regions 1 to 9 were previously engaged for the initial Fisheries Act 2002, and according to Van Vliet, Regions 1 and 9 were engaged back in 2019 when the SWM program and the FAO commenced its review for the recommendations to the Act. These improvements to the guidelines are being held as Guyana continues to develop its fisheries sector. Last month, the ministry received the updated documents for the Marine Fisheries Management and CBOB Fisheries Plans for 2022 to 2027 and the Brackish Water Shrimp Training Manual, all of which will also be used as part of the recommendations for the review of the Act. I am Lizina Yearwood, reporting for the newsroom.